This is just a start for me. I'm going to win championships, all NBA appearances, and MVPs. You're witnessing the career of an all-time great. In the 2012 draft, the Portland Trail Blazers selected Gerald Garnett 11th overall. And this was his words after his first game in the uniform. Gerald Garnett would spend the rest of that season on the bench due to his lack of synergy with Damian Lillard and Nolan Smith. But let's break this down. A normal pick and roll is run with a big man coming up to set a screen, allowing the guard and big to play downhill with a 2-on-1 advantage, essentially taking the man defending the guard out of the play. In Damian Lillard's case, once he'd come off a pick with Gerald Garnett, he would immediately see a blitz, and instead of keeping his dribble and finding the wide open Gerald, he'd make a pass to the wing, finding someone like Nick Batum for a contested three. Now in Nolan's case, he was just too aggressive as a scorer. Anytime he got a pick, he was prone to shooting over the big instead of making the shovel pass back to Garnett for an easy finish. It meant that in any lineup featuring these two point guards, Garnett simply didn't fit. So after Gerald Garnett's rookie season, he averaged 8.2 points per game, 4.7 rebounds per game, 0.4 assists per game, 0.1 steals per game, 0.1 blocks per game, 45% from the field, 0% from three, 57 splits, 2.3 fouls per game as well, and only 17 minutes per game. He knew something had to change, and after a game where Dwight went off against the Blazers for 38, he immediately knew something was wrong with his game. In that game, Gerald Garnett transferred into a guy who would catch the ball and drive to the basket. But in that game, he was being defended by Steve Nash, a matchup that would be beneficial for a center to dominate. But there was one problem. Steve Nash kept forcing early pickups of the ball. In that offseason, Gerald started working heavy on his handle for the next season of play. And now he was on one to start the season, dropping his first 20 bomb off the bench versus the Bobcats. But the front office thought that they had missed on Gerald Garnett and decided to grab another big man in the draft instead with a higher pick. Trevor Payton, a traditional big man with extremely high upside that took over the starting job the second he walked through the door. That season, Trevor Payton averaged 29 minutes per game, 9.4 points per game, 9 rebounds per game, 3.3 assists per game, 0.3 steals per game, 1.2 blocks per game, with 49% from the field, the 0% from 3, and 61% from the free throw line splits. It was impressive, and it was clear that he was a better fit with Aldridge at the 4 that season. But Gerald took a slight leap. He might have been the best transition scorer on the team. And in the game against the Clippers, he proved what he'd be if he was in the starting lineup. With Aldridge injured, Gerald Garnett against the Clippers to bring the Clippers to 41-40 and make playoff basketball dropped 39 points, 10 rebounds, and 14 assists, a triple-double that led the Clippers to win and made headlines. The man who had promised to win an MVP had just shown flashes of what he could be. A 6'11 man driving down the court at insane speeds and dunking on anything in his path, but also a good half-court facilitator, which led the Blazers to a dominant win over Blaze Clippers. That season, Gerald Garnett averaged 24 minutes per game, 12 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game, 0.2 steals per game, 1 block per game, 44% from the field, 0% from 3, 67% from the free throw line, splits, and 2.9 fouls per game. But he still wasn't satisfied. His half-court offense wasn't as good. He needed to get better at using his footwork to score. So in the offseason, he worked relentlessly with Hakeem Olajuwon at perfecting his post game, and got so good that what happened next season shouldn't even be a surprise. On a random night, the coaching staff decided to start Gerald Garnett, who was averaging 15 points per game at the time. The post game definitely took his game to a new level, but that game versus Dallas was nothing short of dominance. 80 points, 17 rebounds, 7 assists, 6 blocks, 69% from the field, and 4 fouls. If there was ever a coming out party, that was it. He destroyed Dirk and the Mavs and made his name known across the league. That got him a starting job. And after a couple of games averaging 20, the fit between him and Payton improved a lot. You see, with Dame's ability to shoot, the coach would put Dame one pass away while Gerald would be in the post on the other side of the basket. Payton would be there waiting for Gerald to make a move on the ball so he could cut to the basket for free points. I think you clearly see that I work best with Payton, and LaMarcus's game slows down the pace of play way too much. It's been taking us out of rhythm all season. I want to play with Payton to start next to me. not LaMarcus. I like the guy, but I didn't mirror him at this point. He may have been right, but that didn't sit well with the coaching staff, so they benched him after the All-Star break, where he couldn't request a trade, and started a lineup of LaMarcus and Payton. Their record was terrible by April. They were only 37-37, but after LaMarcus got injured again, and Gerald at this point was averaging close to 19 points per game, they had him start. 32.3 points per game, 8.6 rebounds per game, 9.9 assists per game. What do you call a guy who averages that over the course of a month? MVP? All-Star? All-NBA? No. You call that guy Gerald Garnett. That month, Gerald would record 4 triple-doubles. They'd only lose one game that final stretch of the season, finishing with a record of 44-38, the 6th seed in the playoffs. For the entire season, Gerald Garnett averaged 20.4 points per game, 8 rebounds per game, 2 assists per game, 0.2 steals per game, 1.3 blocks per game, 54, 33, 89 splits, 3.5 fouls per game, on 29 minutes per game. That on top of standout performances like 42 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists in a win over the Lakers. 80 points, 17 rebounds, 7 assists with 6 blocks in a win over the Mavs. 54, 10, and 15 in a 1-point win over OKC. 39, 7, 5 with 2 steals in 26 minutes in a 1-point win over the Lakers. 59 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists, 72% from the field in 28 minutes in a 22-point blowout against the Lakers. 62 points, 15 rebounds, 20 assists in a 4-point win versus Toronto where DeMar DeRozan had 50 points. 63 points, 10 rebounds, 22 assists in a 50-point win versus Minnesota. 48 points, 10 rebounds, 15 assists in 29 minutes in a 15-point win versus the Clippers. 37 points, 10 rebounds, 21 assists, and 4 blocks in a 12-point win versus Phoenix. You would think these would be MVP numbers, but no, he didn't win a single award this year, or any year for that fact. Gerald's case towards being the GOAT starts at a disadvantage. Not one accolade in his playing career, despite his clear improvement each season. It's maddening. But alas, the first round started. They were down 3-2 to the 3-seeded Wolves. That should have been all she wrote, but Gerald had other ideas. 62 points, 8 rebounds, 18 assists, with 5 fouls, in a 5-point win to force Game 7. It was one of the greatest individual performances in NBA playoff history, or just in history for that matter. It'd be like Messi scoring 4 to 5 goals with 2 assists in a UCL final, or Adrian Peterson rushing for 300 yards and 6 touchdowns in an NFL game. It was impossible to follow up if your name wasn't Gerald Garnett. 50 points, 11 rebounds, 19 assists in a Game 7 to win by 16 points and advance to the next round. Now I do have that small infomercial. That was a terrible infomercial. I'm gonna get better at those. But yeah. We got Gerald Garnett in year 3. No accolades, as you guys heard before, and we're going into a series against the Kings. So let's just see how far down we go in this series. I mean, I expect this to be like 3-0 Kings. This 3-0 Blazers, I'd be very happy. Knowing us, it's never. Speaking of, I did get the chemistry up throughout the season.
It's showtime, baby.
I learned to work with LaMarcus and we're up 3-0. I did not expect that.
Few minutes before the tip-off. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs.
Gerald Garnett.
Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the Sacramento Kings and the Portland Trail Blazers. You take a look at the Trail Blazers. They've been in the driver's seat throughout the series, and now a chance to deliver the finishing blow and sweep the state.
Speaking of, he has a very low passing accuracy, but it should be way high if he wins a championship this year.
They just kept on riding that
which
way.
I never thought we would. So I thought he was just going to have low assist numbers for his entire career, unless I was playing the game.
DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Isaiah Thomas.
The passes
and for the Trailblazers,
are very
Garnett, he's in at the 4 spot. Lillard and Batum, the backcourt duo. Payton is out there with Matthews.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
The dish to Cousins, covered by Payton. Shot from 12, and the shot is good.
Well, good job finding a little opening in the defense and burying the jumper.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mark Jackson.
Nice.
All right, Doris, thanks.
Board.
The Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him.
And he's going to dunk it.
Now here's Cousins, averaging 16 points a game.
Oh my
and the
goodness,
shot
he
is good.
Ryan.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Cross.
Garnett dishes to Peyton. Good.
Peyton. He has been
Peyton's
scoring.
got 8. Here's Harden. Here's Robinson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam. Look, here's Harden.
Is it to Harden? I don't know who the hell Harden is.
Second chance shot. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Okay. Well, you're gonna make it.
Almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Fans not happy at all with that whistle.
And the
Very
fans,
clear.
as you would
Not gonna
expect,
win
not
this.
allowing their feelings to be kept on mute, they didn't care for that one.
Here's Peyton,
Ball,
and he makes
layup.
good on the layup. Peyton's got Garnett with it.
Who dribbles?
Robinson picks him up. Garnett backing down. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I forget, bro. Wrong.
Thomas kicks to Robinson. Count that one.
Oh, are you kidding me?
He held for an alley-oop, but excellent defense
Absolutely
and anticipation there to stop it. That is good. Garnett's got 6 points.
Look at the combination of size and touch. That's why he's a great finisher down low.
Here's Robinson. The shot is off, and the Trailblazers going the other way. Garnett dishes to Lillard. Gets it to go.
They
As I
are
said,
in
bro,
attack
he's really
mode
good at
right
those
now.
contact
That's 10
games, bro.
straight points, guys,
They
all
always
coming
give it the
inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm him, I'd keep going right to the heart of that.
Defensively.
Well, the initial defense has been fine, but defense is a two-part job. You force a tough shot, then you've got to rebound, and that's where they've got to improve.
You had that. Like, Dirk wasn't going to be.
Garnett against Robinson.
Boom. For the overcourt.
Now here's
Try to-
Garnett. T right on him.
Hesitate, cross.
Robinson on him.
Back down.
The leaner inside. And the
Kind of
Trailblazers
floater.
getting another bucket right there.
I can imagine they're going to.
Leading by 5. Garnett the pass to Peyton. Puts it up. Drops in the layup for 2. Peyton
Probably
kicks
the
to
worst
Garnett.
signing we've ever made. All he does is get me double teamed.
Robinson on him. Peyton
That's a good
dunks
dunk.
it down.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
The Trailblazers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game.
They
so
should
far.
never cut that one. It's the coach's fault they cut the
Come to where the action is. See your Trailblazers.
Even a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the.
Oh my goodness.
Kidding me? There's a power punch right there. Nasty, nasty. Whoa.
And that look right there on Clark says it all.
He's not alone, Kevin. Yeah, that was just mean right there.
Also, I got some more dunk
Outside to
packages.
Robinson.
It's funny, but I haven't had dunk
Falls
packages.
coming off of Thomas's
Did I get
feet.
dunk package?
10 points
Sorry, I
for
am
Robinson.
stuck.
There's the pass to Williams.
Roberts being on the 3-point line is cooking the space.
Inside.
Pump fake.
Power down
And then a
with
dunk.
both hands.
Great finish there, Kevin. Took it
He
strong.
worked with Hakeem on these moves.
Aggressive two-handed jam. And that's outside
Yeah,
Batum.
you see how that, like,
Here's Roberts.
jumps for that pass.
Gets it to go. Garnett backing down.
One-on-one with this dude.
Open look. That's good. Garnett's got 21.
I think he set in the tone for the entire team in this quarter. Tremendous stuff. Good action.
Nolan Smith gets checked in for Terrence Williams. The King.
I could actually, like, do step
Dave
back and
Cousins
shit.
comes
Oh
over the
my
hill.
goodness.
Batum
Platoon,
for 3.
3-pointer.
Good.
Oh my goodness.
And the Trailblazers lead back to Cousins. It's stolen by Garnett. And even 3-on-3 break.
Oh! Wait, you got it.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. To the middle.
Lillard. This
6
guy
to
is
shoot.
terrible passer.
Garnett the pass
Time
to
down
Peyton.
low.
And that one's
And
good. Peyton's got 18 points.
Points in the paint have been a huge
To the floor.
Or that.
Garnett backing down. Peyton.
Ooh.
That is good.
Oh, that's a
Boy,
good
he's been
pass.
so cool out there, composed.
I'm about to make this bucket.
Garnett's got 13 points now in the quarter.
I mean, they had no
It
chance.
looks like they recalibrated
But
their
that was
approach
a pass.
away from trying the three ball.
Yeah, they started out pretty slow from downtown, so I think this is the right adjustment. Try to get the ball inside, go to something new.
Here's Outlaw.
I don't know.
Batum
no.
grabs the miss.
Fadeaway was the right shot there
got the
because he
clip
got
for
his
that.
attempt
You
away
know,
from the
outside.
defender. But the touch was
Hey, oh, I
perfect.
almost
The
did it.
rebound. It's the
Now, presented by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. Out at the Rose Garden, it's the Trailblazers in front against the Kings. Get out your brooms. They're looking for a clean sweep of this series with a win. A big first half for Bottoms. Consistent shooting from the field, making well over 65% of his shots. Not a lot of guys put up a half a basketball like that. And no shortage of desire from the Kings side of things. Their work on the offensive boards, a big factor. Great effort out there. Thomas Robinson has been on a roll in the first half. He's got 18 points and 11 rebounds. And that's all there is to it. Thanks so much for spending halftime with me. Now it's time to send you back out for the start of the third quarter.
What I will say is Thomas Robinson always does get a lot of
And
boards.
thanks for joining us again as we
I
get
don't know
set
how
to
he does
continue
it,
our
but he
broadcast of the
always
Western
gets a lot of
Conference
boards. That's
semifinal.
probably why I don't have it.
Bottoms having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, double-double through the first 2 quarters, so he is giving them a huge boost, not settling for outside shots, and I don't see any reason to change strategy here.
Oh, really? That big of a
Here's
problem?
Garnett. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
I mean, that's 3 makes on 4 tries now.
Here's Lillard.
Oh, since when does Dame hit the
And
bottom?
Matthews gets it to
When the
go.
last time he hit the bottom of the rim?
And the Peyton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Garnett dishes to Batum. That's good. Batum's got 5.
Still love this effort.
Garnett backing down. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Here's Peyton. That's good. 22 points for him.
His shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
Garnett dishes to Peyton. Tries again. And there's the shot by Garnett. Garnett's got 6.
I gotta
here in
put
this
on a
quarter.
lot
Well,
more
not only does
pressure.
he excel,
because
but
I'm
to
too
sit there and
focused on
savor it for a second.
Garnett backing down. Hits the jumper. Garnett's got 31 points.
He's really been the focus of their offense.
Off right now.
Garnett kicks to Peyton. And that one's good. Peyton's
I'm
got
like,
4
yeah,
points this
those guys
quarter.
are way too
You know,
small.
it's really the
together.
kind of game you expect from him, guys.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all
Well, I
over
mean,
the
you
court.
kind of just eat because they
Clark, and
gave
look at
him the
the
layup.
assist totals. They're
Like, I'm
piling
gonna
up.
find
This
that.
has been a nice
player, I don't
game.
know what-
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. KG. That's good.
This is just an easy layup.
Garnett's got the
To close down on quickly when he's ready to
Coming
pull
over,
that trigger.
give me.
You've got to be in his face.
Oh my
and not
goodness.
give him any space.
Just
And you
no
can
way
see
to
they
guard.
recognize that, Clark.
It's up against Thompson. Gathers. KG. That's good. 100% from the field. Here's Garnett. Jams it straight down.
I tell you,
That right side.
I wasn't looking at it.
Barkley's there. The kick out to Williams. Over Thornton. Second shot opportunity. Gets it to go. Garnett, right side. Covered by Outlaw. Let's go.
Oh, that was weird. I did
Here's
not even do that
Leonard.
shit.
The third shot of the possession. Garnett backing down. That one goes.
Fuck it. Oh my goodness.
he's doing it all for them.
Fuck it. Pass again. I dunk. So one more time. Stay up. Order. Shot. Pass. 2 dribbles. Throw step. Lay up. Oh, that double clutch is tough. Fuck. The drive. Euro step. Lay up. This is really just my whole game. Pass. Dunk.
Congratulations. You guys were able to finish off the sweep tonight. What's team morale like following such a convincing performance this round?
Man, morale is sky high right now, that's for sure. We felt like we came out and did everything we wanted to this series. We had a game plan coming in and executed it to perfection. After a performance like this, it really makes us feel like we can take on any team in the next round and do the same thing, you feel me? Looking forward to the challenge, that's for sure.
I think that's exactly the right thing to say to this team before hitting the court.
I can smell the
It's the Western Conference Finals here on 2K Sports, and it's Game 5 action with the series of tonight. Saturday was a great victory for them.
They won that game at the offensive end.
Walton's checked in for Oklahoma City. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for Portland. He's got 9. The kick out to Matthews. Back to Garnett.
Where get to the ISO.
Knocks him down. Batum for 3. Good.
Why the fuck Batum in?
First 2 points.
Well, you're not going to get a more high-quality look than that. Terrific offensive rebound there.
Shot's good. Morris is there. 7-foot shot. And that one's good by Garnett.
He finished with 25 points, and he made them pay over and over from the line. A lot of free throws for him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him.
Shoot up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, in the paint.
Maynard's got 3 assists in the game. Garnett backing down. Pass to Leonard. Back to Garnett. Feeds to Leonard. Slams it on the line.
You know, the dunks are few and far.
Garnett inside. Defended by Jones. Leonard goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. That time from Batum.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those things has been rebounding, Clark, because they have really come out and taken control of the boards.
Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Garnett. And it is important, I think, in the game than it is right now.
I agree. Some of that is the rule changes, guys. No hand checks. The floor is more spread. But yeah, this new breed of athletic point guard is so important.
They controlling the missed shot.
I guess.
Westbrook with it. Matthews covering to tie it up. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Finally getting into rhythm here in the game after that cold first half.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Baker. And Aldridge slams it in. Boy, that was a big shot.
And that one just flattened this crowd, Kevin.
Yeah, nothing you can do as a fan after a shot like that. Just shake your head.
I still feel like I'm in a lot of control of it. Like, I didn't even notice it. I mean, I did notice, obviously, but it didn't feel like it. Like, I'm not
shoots over Matthews.
Worried about my
and again, it's
that
Oklahoma
was a
City.
crazy jumper.
Well, after all those struggles in the first
I feel
half,
like I can always
really
get a
picked it up here in the second.
Garnett dishes to Smith. And the layup falls. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Durant against Garnett.
Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the fourth. I mean, efficiency personified here.
Kicks it to Aldridge. Yes!
Boy, coming through with the game in the balance.
Yep, a game-changing clutch bucket there.
Batum against Harden. Harden gets a screen from Durant. Kicks it out to Harden to take the lead. Cans the 3.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
It is shaking in here, guys. Absolutely insane.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Stevie is a dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
He's holding for the last shot.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, they're making their move now.
Durant, the pass to Harden. Morris kicks to Harden. It's up.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the board.
Smart foul there. You got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but
Finals, here we come, man.
as much as the score right now.
No more making me in the finals.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws should put a cap on this one. Great job at the line.
And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, you know, Clark, this is just the beginning for them.
Well, they're going to celebrate tonight, guys, just a little.
Especially that secondary, which is crazy because I wasn't even shooting that. At least what I normally shoot.